What's happening YouTube? It's Sean here, and I'm back today to give you guys an early review of the Air Jordan 3 Retro in the International Flight colorway. These are set to drop this coming Saturday, June 30th for $190 US or 255 Canadian dollars. The official colorway for this shoe is Sail, Light Bone, Sport Royal, and Fire Red. If you guys are in Canada and you guys are planning on copying these will be available at select boutiques such as The Closet Inc. So if you guys haven't heard of them before, I'll add their website, their social media, all that good stuff down in the description box below. So these International Flight Jordan 3s are part of a bigger pack that consists of these ones, a pair of Jordan 12s, as well as a pair of Jordan 5s. Taking a quick look at the box, as you can see, this comes in a special edition box specific for this pack. So instead of your standard black Jordan box, or in the case of a Jordan 3, the retro inspired box, in this case the box is done in navy blue. On the top, instead of your standard Jumpman logo, in this case we have an Air Jordan International logo. This is done in a metallic gold finish. Inside the box, these also come with special edition paper that's inspired by flight patterns or flight paths. It sort of has like a map graphic to it. So these 3s are also commonly known as the charity game 3s. The reason behind this is because the colorway of the shoe is inspired by a charity game that Magic Johnson hosted back in 1988. The game, which was called A Midsummer Night's Magic, featured NBA superstars of that time, including Michael Jordan, Clyde Drexler, and Dominique Wilkins. Michael Jordan ended up scoring 54 points to finish up that game. And because of that epic performance, this colorway is inspired by the color of the jerseys worn during that night. So taking a closer look at the shoes, this is your classic Air Jordan 3 silhouette. However, the one thing that really surprised me when I got these in hand was how off-white of a color this shoe really is. So unlike other colorways of the Jordan 3s such as the Fire Red 3s or the White Cement 3s where they use a white colored leather, in this case the color of the leather is Sail, which is like an off-white or very pale beige color. As you can see, this leather is heavily tumbled throughout, but from a quality perspective I'd say that this leather is more so on the average side of things as opposed to being a premium cut of leather. Taking a look towards the center area of the shoe where the eyelets are, the bottom 2 eyelets are done in red circles, and then followed by 3 semicircle blue eyelets, and then finished off with these 2 eyelets at the very top in blue. The material found under these 3 blue eyelets, I'm not 100% sure what this is. It sort of feels like nubuck, but it has more of a synthetic feel to it. Wrapping around the edge of the toe box, we have the iconic elephant print, and in this case, this is done in a light bone color, which is like a pale gray. This elephant print also wraps around the back heel area as well, and then taking a look at the back tab, we have this plastic heel piece. This is done in Sail, and it features this Jumpman Air branding done in Sport Royal. Around this ankle collar area, once again we have this synthetic nubuck-like material featuring these perforations throughout. As for the tongue, so once again this is done in that nubuck-like material. At the very top we have this Jumpman that's embroidered in red. Found only on the tongue of the left shoe, these have Michael Jordan's signature in blue. Overlaid on top of the tongue we have Sail colored flat laces. The inner liner of the shoe has these star graphics found throughout, and then taking a look at the insole, so these come with a pretty thick red colored insole which has this Air Jordan International logo done in white on the heel. So these 3 sit atop this midsole that's done in a combination of Sail, red, and blue. So as you take a look at the lateral side, you can see that it's blue towards the forefoot area, it kind of has a split in the center, and then it goes red towards the back heel. Of course, it wouldn't be an Air Jordan 3 if it didn't have this iconic cutaway underneath the heel that exposes the air unit found within. Turning these over to the bottom, so here we have your standard Air Jordan 3 outsole. So for the most part, this outsole is done in Sail colored rubber, but of course we have this hit of Fire Red along the forefoot, and we have this hit of Sport Royal along the heel, finished off with this red Jordan branding. In terms of sizing, so these fit pretty much like all my other Air Jordan 3s, so I stuck with my normal size 10.5. If you guys haven't worn an Air Jordan 3 before, I'd say that they fit pretty true to size. For me personally, despite the fact that my feet measures as a true size 10 slightly wide, for some reason I just like to go with a 10.5 with my 3s. Maybe it's because this ankle collar area is more padded, but overall I just like the feel and the fit of a 10.5. Comfort wise, so I actually find these to be pretty comfortable, predominantly because of the insole that's provided. And walking around with these straight out of the box, they felt pretty plush on feet. From a quality standpoint, as I mentioned earlier, I'd say that these are pretty average overall. So the leather quality is not bad, but I wouldn't say that it's a premium leather as well. But as for everywhere else, I had no complaints. So the paint job was pretty decent. I had no major glue stains or anything like that. So overall, I'd say these are a pretty decent pair. So now I'll toss these on and show you guys how these look on feet. So it seems like the public opinion on these is kind of split. I personally really like this colorway even from the very first pictures that I first saw. There's something with the color blocking of this blue and red all tied together with this vintagey off-white leather, which gives it a very retro-esque feel. And of course, being an MJ fan, it's always nice when Jordan Brand releases a shoe that's tied to a lesser known accomplishment in MJ's career. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of these Air Jordan 3s in the International Flight colorway. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram at sgo8 and check out my website at seango.ca. Once again, these drop this coming Saturday, June 30th, and if you guys are in Canada, these will be available at The Closet Inc. So until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will catch you guys in my next video.